Good morning. We're here in, well, right now we're in Madrid, Spain, but we have a 2 hours, 40-minute train ride down to
Sevilla.
Yes. So this is on Renfe, and we're headed to the station now. It's the Atocha station. Should be a 12-minute walk from the hotel. It's early. We're taking the first train out. We're gonna do a full day there, and then we'll head back tonight. But it should be a lot of fun. So let's see what this train is like and what Sevilla is like.
Absolutely. See you soon.
Okay. I think we made it to the station. It's just a matter of finding which entrance to use.
And also what rail or ramp or gate we are.
Let's try to figure that out. It's a rather large station. We're a little bit early. It doesn't show which, dang it, what's the word again?
Platform.
Platform, what platform we're on.
So many words.
Usually they give that information about 15 minutes before departure, which then means if you're in the wrong area, you have to scramble. So kind of keep an eye out for that. But nothing really looks open yet, but there are...
Gosh, there's a lot of people out and about.
There's quite a few trains that's departing this morning. There was one that's going to France. That was a long one.
Yeah, I saw one for Toledo.
Well then, let's head downstairs at least. Kind of hang out by the platforms.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe they'll open one of the coffee shops.
Coffee! We think we're leaving from floor 2, but we can't be sure. But we came down to ground level just to take a look,
Yeah,
see what they've got.
The offices.
Yeah, there looks like some shops over there. Most of them are closed.
Yeah, I think everything's
And then there's
closed
this
right now.
garden thing back there. It's kind of dark.
It is.
Taking it to the last stop. So we leave at 7 and we should get there at 9:40.
There's 4 stops altogether, right?
Yeah. Okay. So we are in coach 007. Seat 3A and 3C.
Okay.
We've made it. We're in Sevilla. The train arrived 10 minutes early, which is pretty cool compared to a lot of the other trains that we've taken, sometimes late.
I think I slept the whole time.
Yeah.
Except for maybe the first 15 minutes.
It was solid. The high-speed rail in Europe, it was smooth.
I know, I feel bad though. I didn't even like look out the window. Literally slept the whole way.
Yeah. So while we're here, we're first gonna get some breakfast because it's still pretty early. It's 9:40 now.
I know, this is exciting. We have all day to wander around and see everything here in Sevilla, so that's cool.
Yeah. So we'll show you around, see what we can find.
I'm hoping the weather gets a little warmer.
I was told that it was going to be 70 something degrees here.
And it will
It's
later.
50.
It's 58. So it's going to get closer.
It's a chilly 58. So let's see what else we can find here. From our walk over here, from what I see of Sevilla so far, mind you, it's only been like 20 minutes. It seems, at least back there, it seemed a little bit more residential.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right word,
Yeah,
but
it's not as big city as Madrid is.
right, not as touristy for sure. But here, kind of seems touristy.
Oh yeah, this first spot that we're hitting is definitely the beginning of everybody's day here in Sevilla. Look how pretty.
Fair.
We've seen some horse carriage rides.
So what is this first stop?
This is Plaza de Espana. So this is the most important plaza here in Sevilla, and pretty much in every city in Spain there's a Plaza de Espana. So it's their main square. But just you wait till you see it. You can catch a glimpse of it right now. And for our viewers, I do believe it's getting a little warmer.
It's not. It's just that we've been walking.
It's getting warmer.
I'm not feeling this 70 something.
These are the ladies who are border. You see how they have a shape in there? This is the North Tower. Check it out all over. It's Plaza de Espana.
Wow. So what is that building? Is that a government building?
Okay, it was constructed between 1914 and 1929 as a main building for the government, and it also served as part of the Iberoamerican Exposition, so like the Expo in 1929. Ah, I feel that breeze.
Yeah, it's cold. It's a cold breeze.
Those ducks sound angry.
Yeah. It looks like there's tile work everywhere, though. You see it over here at the barriers, I guess. Then also in the buildings or on them. Beautifully designed. But this part, definitely touristy. There's tourists everywhere.
What do you think? It's pretty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shall we walk the inside?
Okay, let's go. This was a good stop. Apparently, some of the buildings in front, or the little office areas, is being used as government official services and business or whatever. But it was a good stop.
Yeah,
Really good architecture. The tiles everywhere in every corner was
well, and the
really
fact
cool.
that each of the locations has different color tiles and a different image. Gosh, that's a lot of work that went into this square. Quite a number of field trips too, hanging out.
But I can see why it's a lot of people's first stop and go-tos when you're in Sevilla. Good place. Come check it out. We've made it to our second stop in Sevilla, and the sun is out, so it is warmer. Warmer, not hot. It's still cold.
It's hot.
But check this out.
Guys, the city is very active. Lots of cyclists, people on scooters, lots of people walking around. They even have designated bike lanes everywhere. That's cool tram.
Oh, that's like the ones in Italy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We're making our way towards the Tower of Gold, Torre del Oro.
Whoa.
What year was it built?
1200.
1220.
That was close.
You were.
We did some research.
These are just facts we know.
Saw it once.
This is the Parque Infantil Cristina.
Mm.
This area we'll explore, but let's go check out the tower first.
Okay. We're at this golden tower, and it is nice, but I'm gonna set a quick expectation here, or a reset of expectations, because it's not made of gold.
I mean, maybe the very, very top.
No, but it looks great. Check it out. So as we mentioned earlier, this was made in 1220.
We are by the riverfront here in Sevilla.
And the origins are kind of unknown.
Yeah, the name, they don't know how it got its name.
But
obviously, since
was
it's
it-
not made of gold.
Was it like a lookout tower or like a defense system? Or
Yeah, I believe so.
I really am liking this area.
It's pretty, right? We're gonna have to cross the street and see, like, out by the river. This is where there's a lot of people here, lots of shops.
Yeah.
And then, per usual, it's always difficult to find the crosswalk
Across the street that way.
over there. Why isn't it everywhere? I want to just cross.
It seems like they put the crosswalks in the safest places.
Not the most convenient, I will tell you that.
Sometimes safety isn't convenient.
Ugh. But sometimes you gotta backtrack for this. Oh, look what came off, you guys. My sweater. It's hot enough.
But in the shade, it's cold again. I just want to throw that out there. All right, we have 20 seconds to cross this thing.
Oh, there's the building for the newspaper. Be careful with the boots.
And it is nice.
Right?
Very much so. It's nice. It looks like you can walk up it. We won't say that out loud. This area is nice. You can come here, hang around, walk a bit, see some of the different places, architecture. There's a cathedral. There's that museum tower. You can stop, you can get good food, have a couple of drinks. It's a relaxing time. Much different than the city area in Madrid.
Yeah, that's like so much more congested and just people everywhere.
A much
lot more noise.
slower pace, which is nice. Sometimes you need that thrown into your travels, but it's still good to experience and see all of this.
Well, and just check out how the locals live. We were having breakfast and we saw this elderly gentleman come in. It was like 11 o'clock and he was having a beer. How awesome.
And the beer was only €1.25.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yes, that is one thing we've noticed. The prices are quite good for us, at least. Everything's been affordable. The food has been very, very affordable.
I mean,
and delicious.
Yeah, it's also different times. The US dollar is quite strong right now, so it does feel a little bit better in some of these places.
Yeah, these flies are attacking us, you guys.
They have some big flies here. Well, let's see what else we can find around here. This is the cathedral. It's the entire city block. I can't do it justice. It's just so massive. And also, that is where Christopher Columbus is. So he's not buried in there. He's suspended above somehow. Unfortunately, it's closed, so we can't go in to see it. It's nestled here in this square. We are in the Royal Alcázar. Am I saying that right?
Yes, Royal Alcázar.
According to this guide, it says it has a history stretching back more than 1,000 years, and it's one of the most complex, important buildings in the world. So we're gonna check it out and see if that's accurate. This is the entrance. We just came through security. Just a metal detector and site screening. We finished walking around the Grand Alcazar, and there really was a lot of history in there. I mean, it was huge. Gardens, different rooms, royal bedrooms, different tiles in every area. Massive. We got lost maybe twice and couldn't find a way out, but we did. And Pro tip, there was actually two scenes from Game of Thrones filmed there.
I think even more than that. Different seasons. Anytime the Spanish were involved in Game of Thrones, it was filmed in there, which is really neat. So they used a lot of the gardens, and there's an interior courtyard that also appeared in Game of Thrones.
So keen-eyed fans, if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, you gotta come check it out. Just sit, experience it. But now we are on our way to the last stop in Sevilla, and it's some kind of mushroom kingdom?
It's like a mushroom structure. So it's something that's newer in the city, and I want to say it's like a performing arts section, but it's shaped in like the shape resembles a mushroom, so that's what we're going to check out.
Kind of looks like a waffle.
Yeah, waffle's a good indicator.
There it is. And you said this was like a performing arts thing?
It's a sculptural wooden structure with an archaeological museum, a rooftop walkway. And then it changes to Spanish, let's see. Yeah, it's supposed to be the biggest wooden structure in the world. And the objective was to renovate this square. It's called Plaza de la Encarnación. So it's about 150 meters long, like lengthwise, 70 meters wide, and 26 meters high.
That's interesting. That's wood. Wow.
I wonder where the walkway is. Oh, I see the museum up there. I see the windows.
Yeah, each one of the pods, mushroom caps, they have like these windows there, so I'm guessing there's stuff inside of those parts.
Yeah.
And then at the top of it, it looks like there's like a...
Oh, there's the walkway up there.
Yeah. Interesting. This area has a lot of bars and places to get snacks. Well, we hit all the spots that we wanted to here in Sevilla, and our train leaves in a little bit over an hour, so let's head over there and make sure we can get back to Madrid tonight. And we're back.
We made it back to Madrid.
It was not as long of a train ride this time for me because I slept.
I did not. You know, here's the thing. If I sleep now, I know I'm not going to sleep tonight. So I figured I would just force myself to stay up for most of it.
You've got to love the European rail system. I mean, we covered a lot of country in one day because of high-speed rail.
Super efficient, very clean train. It was very fast.
Yeah. Well, with that, that'll be our episode today. That was us in Sevilla. Hope you enjoyed it. We had a great time.
Yeah,
Lots
make
of history.
sure thumbs up on the video.
All right, and we will see you next week.
Bye.